Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Young KS, and today we're doing the top 3 plugins of February 2021. Let's go and get right into this bitch. So first one we got is something that's really sleeper that I see some people using, but not nearly enough, and it's called Labs. This is the first one we're going to be going over, and essentially this is almost like Contact in a way. Like, I have Contact as well, and I kind of use it just a little bit. Like, I've used it a handful of times, but this one is really slept on. This whole thing is free, and it's similar to Contact. It's a no-brainer. So essentially, you download it. It's called Spitfire Audio. You go over there, you download Labs. It's free, like I said, and then you have all these little packs just like Contact, but Contact you have to pay for all of them as far as I know. So you can just go through all of these, figure out which ones you like, which ones you don't like, everything that you could look for: guitars, bells, pianos, pads. There's so many things in this. Wire, like, that's so free. The fact that it's free is crazy. So I just picked this one. It's a pad from the piano pads kit. Let's just listen to it. You see, that's ambient as hell, dude. And you could do this. I believe this is the reverb. I usually just leave it at about 50, maybe take it down a little bit. Yeah, that's just about fine. All this stuff that you could use shows the CPU and disk and memory usage and everything. This shit is really cool. I really like this one, and like I said, this is free. The link to all these plugins are in the description, by the way, so go ahead and just go click these. Let's just listen to this little chord progression that I made just with the Labs. That shit sounds so cool, dude. If you just want a dark and sinister type vibe, this is definitely your kind of thing. There's also some light, more happy sounds in there that you could play like in the major chords or whatever. That's the one that I usually use. I really like it, dude, and for free you can't get much better than that. So that's the first plugin. Let's go and move on to the second one. Now the second one has to do with the 808, dude, and I already see the memes coming, and I've been seeing them coming. I think this came out at least a week, if not 2 weeks ago, because I heard about it, and I didn't download it at first, and then I eventually downloaded it, and this plugin is so crazy. If you struggle with getting hard hitting 808s and maybe kicks, I haven't used it on a kick yet, but just 808s in general, if you just want them to hit ridiculously hard, go download this plugin. Is called Cinematics Diablo, and I have the light version. You can do the upgrade if you just click right here on the website. It's $100, and I believe right now they're giving away Vortex, which is another 808 plugin that helps them hit harder with just like a bunch of presets on it. It's almost like a RC20 but for 808s, but it is really good. So download this one. This one's also free. So let's go ahead and look at Diablo right now. Diablo is essentially a distorter and a soft clipper, and that is so crazy to even say, dude. The fact that they finally made something like this that's free, like, that just blows my mind, dude. And this one is so crazy. Just the free version by itself, I don't even want to see what they can do with the full version. I already know that I'm gonna get it, I just have no idea when. You can see the 5 knobs, and then on the left and right you see the in and the output of which dBs it's at. I just have a basic 808 pattern, just 1 2 3 4 type shit. But on here you could edit the punch, so just give it a lot more hit. And you can kind of see the center getting a lot more lit up whenever the 808 is hitting harder. You can see it's just kind of like an arrested state, but that's just like a cool feature that they have. I really like it. And then the clip is essentially just a soft clipper, you know what I mean? Getting louder just by playing with the clip, dude. I believe that this is the RC20 of 808s. Like, everybody's gonna be throwing this on every type beat or every beat that they send out to an artist to get placed or whatever. As soon as people start actually noticing that this plugin is a thing, it's about to pop off. So go and get this to get ahead of the curve. You can go soft and hard on the clipper. Just kind of depends on what you want to do with it. We got the input. And then we got the output. And there's just so many things you could do with it. And then obviously the mix, you could do the same thing if you're on FL to make an automation. Just put this on 50. But this plugin is insane, dude. Like, honestly, this might be plugin of the year, and it's only January. It's gonna be hard to top this one. I mean, we still got 10 months to go, but this plugin is so crazy, dude, that it's definitely gonna be top 10 no matter what. Let's go and move on to the third plugin. The third plugin is primarily used on melodies, at least in my experience. You could do it on hi-hat, you could do it on any instrument. Music is limitless, but I usually use it on my melodies to add a little bit more bounce. And the plugin is called Kickstart. It's actually from Cable Guys, the same people that made Halftime. And essentially what this does is it adds kind of like a wave and a little bit of a bounce. So let's go and just play it. As you can see right there, and there's a bunch of presets on here. You can edit it however you want, you know, move it left to right, kind of do the waveform wherever you want it to go. And then there's up here, it's kind of like grow speed or anything to sample 1 to 8 notes. And then we got these up here to change how quickly it hits. You know, if we do 1, you know, if you're doing a sample, you could do this right here to where it cuts off, just so you don't see that it's not like a perfect loop. And then obviously you could use this to adjust the mix. And then something like this, if you really just want to add it and make it a lot more wavy. Yeah, but Kickstart is one of my favorite plugins, dude. I've been using it probably about 6 months, maybe 7 or 8. Just throwing this on maybe every 5th beat, just being able to add that kind of wave. And if you add it on there and then you make an automation and you kind of just do it, you know, at the hook, say the hook is at the start. But yeah, man, that's it for February's top 3 plugins and VSTs, dude. Links in the description is how you go and get them. 2 of them are free, and Kickstart, I believe, is $12. Go check out all 3 of these. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment of any plugins that y'all think are slept on. Make sure to subscribe and keep showing support, man. I appreciate y'all for watching all these. Much love. Follow me on Twitter for when these drop, and I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace out.